Hey, hey. All right, everyone. We are excited. This is our first go around with going live only on YouTube. So, any consultants on, what we would love you to do is just simply go on. I see that 3 people are on so far. Go on and type in the chat what your name is. Just that's all I want you to do. Just type in the chat so we can see if we are able to see that. Or Barbara's also on. So, Barbara, if you can see that people are on, please text me. Hey, Cheryl, I can see that you're on. Awesome. And I can see that it's Cheryl Kelly because as Aaliyah explained earlier on Circle of Charms, she said, if you are, hey, I said, you can type in there too, huh, Aaliyah? So then we can see your name. We can see who's on, and that'll help us very much on Thursday with showing our products. And I'm going to show you guys a few things. So for example, here's a banner, and we're going to ask, for example, a question like this: what's your favorite fall activity? And so people will engage that way. And pretty much consultants or customers will be entered in our drawings for giveaways. So we're going to give a ton of stuff away, and we will give as much away as based on the number of people that actually come on live. Because if we have 3 people, we're not giving $150 away, because that would be kind of nuts. But we'll give away proportionately to however many people come on. So this will be exciting, and we're hoping that it's going to be not glitch-free and easy to go to do this. Are you able to talk, Aaliyah? Aaliyah's not at home right now, but just kind of how people should download the app. Go ahead, Aaliyah.
Yeah, of course. So a couple of things that we troubleshooted. So the whole idea with the YouTube link is that it's just one spot that your client's going to be able to go to. It gives you a great opportunity to make sure you're connecting and like creating that relationship with your client, making sure that they get on, getting them excited about the event. So you'll send them the link. Every single person will be able to click the link and view the YouTube as it's live, like how it is right now. So essentially you guys are like watching the way that a client would be watching. You're actually going to be watching the same way as well that night too. But the comment section is just the part that we want to make sure is like good to go. That way we can get you guys and your clients engaged. We'll be watching the comments, all those things. And I can see them on our end from like the streaming platform that we're on. But basically, long story short, to be able to comment on the YouTube, you have to you either have to already have a YouTube. So I'm assuming Cheryl, that you have a YouTube account, and that's why we see your name and you're popping up and you're good to go. So if you're watching via your phone, that's probably easy. You're probably just click the link and it popped right up to your YouTube app and pulled up for you. So if someone does not have a YouTube app or account, it's going to have them to be able to comment. It's going to like essentially pull something up that makes them log in through their Gmail. So they also need to have like a Gmail or just the YouTube account to be able to comment. If that's something that you don't know if your client has or not, just double check with them beforehand. Most people have Gmail, so it should be totally fine. But then the other option would just be for them to just sign up for YouTube real quick. Super easy, simple. You could walk them through it. But that's kind of in a nutshell the comment situation.
Okay. And also, so I'm seeing everyone's name. So I see it like Cheryl likes flowers in the fall. Like, what are your favorite things in the fall? Everyone go ahead and type in the chat so we can see the chat flowing for us. How early can we share? That's a great question, Cheryl. So after we're done with this, I'm retitling, because it's always my YouTube page. I'm retitling and actually putting a picture of the event flyer instead of my face so that people will see, oh, that's the event. And Katri loves colored leaves. Barbara said that she can see everybody's comment from where she's coming from. And I believe, hopefully this works. You probably, all of you have a YouTube connection, like Aaliyah was talking about, because I see all your names. So Bernie's on, Cheryl's on, Katri's on. Barbara, I think Barbara also downloaded. Barbara, if you could type in the chat, that would be great, just to kind of see.
And if you Also, too, if you do have a Google, it's going to pull up your name because your name's connected to your Google email.
Nice. So that'll be easy for us because we want to, as people are commenting, Barbara's going to be writing the names down. And then that's how of course, they get entered in the drawing. In the meantime, please have people. We know we haven't really posted a lot, and we're going to be knocking it out with posting in the next few days to excite that page. Post, and then also keep commenting, and not just liking posts, but commenting on the post saying, oh my gosh, I love that too, this or that. So do comment on the post. That'll boost the algorithm, and that'll make more people be excited about that. So share the same. We've got 300 people, so your customers are on that page. And every once in a while, we say at everyone, so they can see that pop up unless they've blocked the site. They can see the at everyone. You guys don't need to put their names in there because we will do every day, every other day, and at everyone. And we will, let's see, today is Monday. So how about if we say on Wednesday, I'm going to go live on that Facebook page and give some prizes out based on people who've commented. So get ready for some prizes on Wednesday. You do not have to be present to win, but their names, consultants and guest names, will be put in a drawing. And we'll draw out and give some names just to kind of get them excited about coming on the next day. And once again, this event is all about color. So it's the eye color, and you're going to see a cute one coming up from Leslie. I'm going to be doing this palette, and then Aaliyah's going to be doing this palette. And we're going to do, what it says in the flyer. Concealers, under eye correctors, which I'm really sold out for under eye correctors. Cheryl, it's just YouTube. So on the Facebook, yes, Cheryl, on the Facebook page, that's where they're commenting. And that's on Facebook. I'm going to go live on Facebook, and then I'm going to say, hey, win. Remember, tomorrow, 7:30, you're going to click on the YouTube link that I'm going to be posting right here. That's how you're coming on and winning the big prizes. That's where we're going to be giving tons of stuff away. So Facebook is where they're going to be engaging this week. And then Thursday in the evening, it's the YouTube link. And again, we will post that YouTube link on the Facebook page also. So it should be pretty easy. Also, the close sheet is super simple. You guys were just doing the buy $50 worth, the October specials for this, for your customers. You guys, I'll post it again on Circle of Charms at the top. It's just going to be buy $50 worth, get one item half off. Buy $200 worth, you guys know the same thing that we always use. So that'll be the special for this event. And I think, as Bernie was saying, they come on because they like getting free stuff. And we love giving free stuff. So we're all good. So that's pretty much, let me see if you guys have any questions about the upcoming event. Bernie said, I can't get it on my phone, just on my laptop.
You can't get what? You can't get the YouTube link to open, or is that what you mean?
So Bernie, we'll be live at 7:30, Bernie, but you said I can't get it on my phone, just on my laptop. Is that this YouTube? You can't get the YouTube on your phone? Claire, if you could clarify that in the chat.
If you do mean that, it might be what I commented earlier today in the Circle of Charms post that Charmaine put. For whatever reason, just like things like YouTube and stuff like that, they're just more user friendly when you have the app downloaded. So make sure you have the YouTube app downloaded on your phone. And then at that point, if you want to be watching it on YouTube on your phone, you're probably going to want to make an account if you don't already have one. That's just kind of how it works. They want you to have like a face when you're liking and commenting, because there's people that are like actual YouTube vlogger people. They want to just make sure that people aren't getting likes and comments from any random whatever. They just want to make sure they're coming from real accounts. So let me check the comments. I think you said something else. I can only see Charm's face. Interesting.
Yeah. You can only see
sure.
I see you. I see your face.
Me too. I see me.
Oh, Bernie says I only see Charm's face. You don't. Okay, you guys, can you just see? You can't see Aaliyah's face? Go ahead and type it in. So Bernie says I only see Charm's face. Is that because? That's interesting. That's
interesting because I am on it right now. I mean, yeah. I will be coming on via my computer on Thursday, not this. Maybe because I'm not logged into StreamYard, but I don't know.
Katri says she sees both of you.
Oh, interesting.
But Bernie says she has YouTube. I only see Charm's face. Are you on your phone, Bernie? Because you'll probably only see the face of the speaker on the phone, right? I'm going to go to mute, maybe. I'm going to go to mute, and Aaliyah, you unmute and talk for a little bit, and then you guys see whose face you see. Let's see. Cheryl sees both of us. Katri sees both.
It actually might be what I was just saying along the lines of if you don't have, I don't think I've like actually uploaded, or I'm sorry, I don't think I've like been on YouTube outside of the app. So maybe it's just the way that it's configuring on your screen. But if you're on YouTube on the app, I don't see why that should be a problem. She doesn't have her phone, just her computer. She said she's on her cell right now. So yeah, that might be it. So Bernie, just download the YouTube app and that'll probably fix your problem.
She sees both of us on the laptop.
Yeah, so you're going to want to download YouTube. I'm sorry. Yes, you're going to want to download the YouTube app to your phone. And see, this is why we troubleshoot stuff like this, because your client might have that situation too. So like, I know you guys are conversating with your people, but this is your real opportunity to be like person by person, call them like, hey, just want to make sure you're doing YouTube this time. You know, do you have the app downloaded? Are you going to be on your computer? Walk them through that. If you know, ask them for real. Like, are you going to be on your phone watching or on your computer? Because then you know which best way to help them through. So if they're going to be on their phone, have them download the YouTube app. They'll probably sign up for YouTube if they don't already have it. And then they'll be able to comment and it's no problem. But they only get prizes if they comment. So make sure you're talking them through that so it's not an issue.
Yeah, we can't see you because Melissa is on now. And she may have been on the whole time, but I don't know you're on until you comment. But Melissa said she's on her phone and she can see both of us from her phone. And Bernie can see both of us from her laptop. So I guess for some reason, Bernie could not see both of us from her cell. And I am guessing that Bernie, she's going to reinstall the app because maybe it's an old app, but that's an old, you know how that goes. But that is all good questions, you guys. Thank you for like showing us. Now, Barbara, I'm going to see what she's saying because she's not. Okay, so this is a good problem. So Barbara said that she is not sure how to chat. Okay, so that's good because other people will also be that way. She's not sure how to chat. So I'm wondering if you guys who are chatting can explain to Barbara who's watching how to now chat, how to write words. Yeah, what do you do? Can't find the right thing to click. Melissa said she had to subscribe. To subscribe to YouTube. Okay. So what did you guys just maybe touch your screen? On the side of the picture. So where the pictures are on the side, there's an icon, Cheryl says, on the bottom somewhere that has lines on it. That's where you can chat. So Barbara and Melissa said, I was on but couldn't chat till I subscribed to Charmaine. Interesting. Oh, okay. Thanks, Melissa.
That is very interesting. I didn't think that should be the case, but maybe that is the case. So again, another reason to be connecting with your clients beforehand and just making sure that all that's set up, and then they can subscribe to Charmaine.
So Katri just said on my cell phone on the bottom, it says chat. Could you just take a screenshot of that, Katri, and maybe just send it to my phone? Mine says chat. Bernie says mine says chat. So you just touch where it says chat. So Barbara, I'm waiting for you to see what they're saying on your cell phone. I don't have YouTube app. Maybe that's the problem. I think that's the problem. Yeah. You can see what people are writing, but I think you have to have the YouTube app to be able to chat. This is really good information. So, number one, you need the YouTube app to chat if you want to win prizes. If they don't want to win prizes, then they could just watch it, right? Is that simple? And Bernie, I did have the YouTube app. So Melissa had the YouTube app. So Katri's on his cell phone and the bottom says chat, and Bernie says hers says chat, and Cheryl said there's an icon at the bottom somewhere that has lines on it. That's where you can chat. So I don't have the app.
Hey, Melissa, could you type and let us know, did it prompt you to subscribe to Charmaine, or did you just figure that out on your own? Because I'm curious as to how that went.
Yeah. So Melissa was on but couldn't chat till she subscribed to Charmaine. And Katri, did you subscribe to Charmaine? I'm just curious, you guys, because we really want to give good directions for the event on Thursday. And this is all so helpful. Of course, we've been on a few things before, so maybe you were subscribed to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure Cheryl was probably subscribed just over the years. I don't know. Again, we're figuring it all out tonight.
Yeah, and so we'll kind of take the feedback from tonight, and we can make a little collage, Charmaine, that we'll post on the page with the link, and it'll step by step. So another piece too, I would encourage you to work with your client on doing all that setup process, but like jumping on like 5 to 10 minutes earlier, so that way they're good when we're ready to go, because we want to like start and be on time and not have to wait and hold up and back up for people. So Bernie, like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah. So Katri, she said she just pushed on the link and it gave me, you gave me the text. So she just pushed on the link. She didn't have to subscribe to me. She pushed on the link that I gave her and then it was available. Interesting. But interesting. So we'll have to say you may have to subscribe. So Melissa said, I first looked on Circle of Charms and didn't find aha. Yeah. Okay. And didn't find, then looked up Charmaine on YouTube. So if you had pressed right into the thing, like I actually sent you one, Melissa, today. Let me double check here. Maybe I didn't. When Bernie and I were sitting at the meeting. Yeah, I did send you one. So that would have been, if you had been able, just had clicked on that, I think you would have just like Katri just got in. So Melissa said, I looked up Circle of Charms and didn't find, and then looked up Charmaine in the YouTube. Yeah. Okay, great. And then Bernie says, my cell says, yes, that may have worked too. My cell says, Well, I think we asked Bernie a question a long time ago, and now I don't remember the question she's answering. But this is so helpful. Okay. Wow, this is great. All right. So on Thursday, 7:30, we're going to, I will have banners and such that will look like, what's your favorite fall holiday? And then things like this. Any questions you might have about creating a flawless fall look? And then, of course, welcome. Here's my welcome question that we have. Welcome. Let us know who your consultant is. Type of I'm not sure we're going to do that one, but I have one like, for example, oh, interesting. That didn't save. Oh yeah. Outer Glow palette. So when like Aaliyah's doing something, I will pop up some stuff that will show you like, that's the Outer Glow. And I'm doing the Inner Fire one, just so they see those words, so that when they're, when you're showing them the different pieces. We will not do any body stuff. We're just doing, there will be a mention of, we'll see how it goes, but there will be a mention of the new Clinical Solutions 0.3, because we're going to do a little advertising on that previously. And that is going to be our grand prize. So that'll be the biggest gift that we give out, is the 0.3 retinol. So hopefully somebody who wants it gets it. Who will want to use it? So this is awesome. I love it. And we'll be giving eyeshadows. We'll be giving lots of stuff away, but that's our big prize winner. So, all right. I think that's pretty much, I think we've got a lot of what we want to say. And I know Aaliyah's with friends at dinner. So if you want to pop off and go to dinner, I'm just going to be sharing with you some things about, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to just share some of the things about what I learned at the retreat this weekend, which was, for example, Amazon. So, and I shared this with Bernie and I shared this with Cheryl, but we are now, Mary Kay is going to be on Amazon. And the reason we're doing Amazon and the products that we're doing are the top selling products. Just one second. Okay, so these top selling products are Dawn Otten, who's a national sales director, said, "Oh my goodness, you're going to be doing the top selling products. Like, that's not going to work." But Amazon knows the top selling products. And that's what everyone's doing illegally on Amazon. And there has been such bad stuff out there, you guys. Of course, we were unaware of it. But for example, people were getting eye makeup removers from who knows where. Inside the eye makeup remover was not anything like our products were supposed to be. So somehow they got the containers, somehow they filled them, and they're totally illegal, totally bad stuff. And then people call Mary Kay and say, "Hey, your product doesn't work." And they figure out, you never bought it from us. You bought it illegally on Amazon. And this is terrible stuff. So Amazon, Mary Kay has worked so hard over the years to try to find these people who have been scamming and lying and selling our products illegally. And the only way to get rid of them is to be a shop on Amazon. So now that Mary Kay is going to Amazon and having a store, a Mary Kay store, they will not allow any other Mary Kay to be sold on Amazon. So the store is going to be more expensive than your customers could buy from you. And if they want to buy on Amazon, they're going to pay an extra $5 or $10 for every product. But of course, they'll want to go to the Mary Kay Beauty Consultant because it's less expensive. So, and then the money that Mary Kay makes off these Amazon sales will be added to make our products better. Science and research, it'll be thrown back into the company to make our brand really strong. So that's what's happening with Amazon. If any have any questions about that, I'm going to go ahead and look in the comments section, see if you have any questions about the whole Amazon thing. And I think it's excellent, and it's protecting us, and it's protecting our brand name, because the Mary Kay brand was being hurt by all the junk that was out there. And so this will protect us. And then also e-commerce is going to also protect us. And the way that's working, we're going to get a new, it's going to call like Shop My Store, Mary Kay. And just a minute, I'm going to talk to my mom. Mom, she can't hear. So when she's making all this noise behind me, she can't hear it. So this e-commerce we will no longer through our website be able to click whether we want to fulfill the order from our inventory or the company. Every order placed on our website now goes straight to the company. They pay the company, and then the company drops the profit into your bank account. So, and the bank account is through Stripe. So ProPay is going away. You can just, I have stuff on my ProPay. I just placed an order, so now I don't have any more money on my ProPay. So ProPay is going away. I guess Stripe is like 100 times more secure than ProPay. Stripe is super easy to use. We'll get more training on that through InTouch. But all orders on our website from now on will go straight to the company and be filled by the company, and the money will drop in our bank account. And this will be a great opportunity for us to communicate with our customers. So if they want to get products right from your doorstep, maybe they're a neighbor, you just communicate, "Hey, I would love you to please just email me what you need, or here's a lookbook and circle what you want. I'd love to give you a better gift with purchase if you purchase from me directly, but you can go through the company." We don't want to make them not want to go through the company, because that's okay too, because we're getting profits from that. But that's how it's going to work. And you just watch InTouch, and it's going to fold out. But here's another one of the reasons I learned this weekend. One of the reasons is, and you'll go, what? Some consultants, they would get an order and they would say it's coming from their inventory. They would process the charge card and then keep the money and not fulfill the order. Seriously. Mary Kay has lost millions every year from people trying to scam the system like that. And they have decided to not allow that to happen anymore. They also want through to get the product out to people pronto, like fast, excellent customer service. Again, that's name recognition, that's brand strengthening. So they want our brand to be oh so strong. So this is, again, they're all, it takes a little bit of adjustment, like what? But then when you realize what's happening, it's really strengthening our brand. And, you know, I've heard of consultants doing that, not in our unit, but I have heard of people even having a party, taking all the money and never getting them the products. It's kind of horrifying, but that is what happens. And so Mary Kay has always got the products to the people, even though they never got money for it. And again, millions of dollars have been given out that way. Crazy. Okay. So YouTube, so Amazon, good thing. E-commerce is coming soon. Good thing. 30% off for people who are not active. So, you know, sometimes you have a team member who places an order and she's not active at all. And she places like a $70 order and she pays full price and she pays shipping. And if it's my personal team member, I'll say, you could have just bought it from me and I wouldn't have charged you shipping. Well, the great thing about what they're doing with this 30% discount is for the person like that who isn't active and just places like a smaller order, 50 wholesale or more, they will get a 30% discount. And if they do 3 orders in the month and it accumulates up to $225, then they'll be active. So every consultant has to be active one time a year. And if they place little orders off to the side, it does have to be $100 retail. So $50 wholesale. So it just helps, I think, people be able to get a little bit of a discount in that situation. Okay. All right. There's no more shipping to YouTube boxes when you order from the company, from PO boxes. And then also just a reminder that the satisfaction guarantee starting January 1st is going to be 1 year. There's a 1-year satisfaction guarantee. And after that, if we haven't serviced our customers and said, hey, we want to make sure you're 100% satisfied and totally loving everything you got in your last order, again, that's follow-up. And it's all these things are like strengthening our communication skills with our customers, right? I love that. Then they can't get their money back and it's done. So that's really good. I had recently a customer, a consultant that I know of. She had a customer return something that they got 5 years ago and it was all used up. And she said, well, I wasn't completely satisfied. So that won't happen anymore. And the company's going, okay, 1 year customer service and you're done. So that's kind of cool. All right. So those are all my notes of what I wanted to say. So correct, Melissa, no more ProPay. You don't need to renew because we're going to be, it's interesting that I think ProPay is free right now, but you don't need to renew unless you use it. But I do believe it's free. When your year is up, so you can renew because you have it for another month, maybe a month and a half, and then it's going to Stripe from then on. Just through Mary Kay Amazon. Okay, Melissa. Okay, also the Barbara's on. Yay, Barbara! Congratulations. Makes sense for that. Okay, I'm going to scan up to see other things that I. So people have been selling millions and millions of dollars on Amazon. And do you still not hear me well, Melissa? I have my old computer with me, not my good one. You don't hear much. You can't hear me. Just I'm going to go straight down and see your new comments if you guys can't hear me very well. So I'll watch for more comments to come. Can you hear me okay though? Maybe not. But I am on my older computer. I didn't bring my better computer at home. Oh, my mom isn't loud. Okay, she's like clanging Pyrex glass bowls together. But yeah, good. I'm glad it didn't bother you. All right. So I think that's good. I was at a great retreat with Donna and Sweeney. I tried to post as much as I could on our Circle of Charms page, just some people talking and such. What I loved so much about where I went to this weekend is that it was all just clear communication, clear, like all these things, all these little things about e-commerce and all this stuff, which is really clearly explained. And just the clearness of Mary Kay is very different in that we have community, that we have camaraderie, that we have a great product, which is wonderful, and that the company's always has our back. And I'll say one more thing about our products, because Alden Sweeney is Dawn's daughter, and she said she has a girlfriend who works for a spa, and she said, you guys, the repair set, this is spa prices. We need to look for people who pay spa prices, because in a spa you'd pay $1,200 for a skincare set that has the comparable ingredients to our repair set. $1,200. And for the retinol, you pay easily $350 for our 0.3 retinol. So she said, look for people for your customer base that pay those spa prices. They're going to be so thankful because they're getting the same quality products that they get at the spa from you. And they love supporting an American-made company and an American worker. So businesswoman. All right. Okay. So those were some of the notes I had. I loved the retreat because there wasn't like a bunch of rah-rah. It was all very clear. And, I did kind of take away, I'll say one little thing I took away is that we need to get out and work our business, because the Hispanic people work really hard. And Lisa Matson's retiring this year. She is an Inner Circle National, and she's the only English speaking Inner Circle National left. And she's going to be retiring this year. And then all of our nationals, tip top nationals, are not English speaking anymore. So I'm just saying that our culture, our Hispanic speaking ladies are hardworking. And I'm like, okay, I think we need to just like kick it up a little bit. So I'm just saying, I just want to encourage you to share our products with people, to get people on skincare. All they talked about was skincare, because we have such a value and people would love to spend 1/5 or 1/10 of the price that they would spend at a spa, which they can have with us. So that is it. So I'm thankful. We're going to be posting a lot on our Facebook page, giving prizes out on Wednesday. And then I will see you guys on Wednesday. Any other questions that you might have about the event? I'm excited. We're going to go. So we're going to do buildable. We're going to go simple. This eyeshadow, I'm going to do the under eye, because you guys, that under eye, I don't have it on right now because I've been running all day, but I love the under eye. Aaliyah's going to do more concealer, and we're going to show them a nice buildable fall look. And they have two options. These are our two palettes. Boom and boom. This is the cool and the warm. I have the cool on today, but I did put it on a long time ago, so you really can't see it that well. All right, ladies, thank you so much for coming on. I super appreciate you being here, and invite like crazy. It'll be simple, and we won't have any glitches now with this, with going on Facebook, with going on YouTube. And this might be our new YouTube way. The last event we did was like, woo! And now we're going to go YouTube, and we'll be so cool with it. All right. So stay tuned for the link. I'll be sharing it tomorrow. Have a great night. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. Whoop.